From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show, Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Travis Shaw will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Wheeler pauses. Here's the 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, guys, for me, this team does such a great job in 2-strike counts when they put the ball in play. They're in the bottom third in the league in strikeouts, so you know they're going to hit it. Continue to put the ball in play, and that'll give them an excellent chance to win.
Mike Moustakas comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Jesus Aguilar will dig in here, and they'll likely pitch carefully to him as he's coming off that 2-home-run contest just 24 hours ago.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, Matt, Drummond is a really well-respected umpire. Pretty rare that anyone has a major beef with the way he calls a strike zone.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's a pitch popped up, but should be playable for Mesoraco. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Hit in the air to center field. Nemeth is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no run. Gio Gonzalez to be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The pitcher, Gio Gonzalez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Number 2 stands in. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Number 3 will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
1 run, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Hit hard back up the middle. A spin and a throw. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Devin Mesoraco will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had this.
Zach Wheeler is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Manny Pena makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
For the New York
Mel
Mets,
Kelly will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Kelly.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 47, Gio Gonzalez.
Gio Gonzalez gets the call to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning.
You got to love a manager that lets his pitchers contribute to their own cause. He's got the lead right here, so don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Nemeth is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw in time and the side is retired. Ahmad Rosario will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Daniel Murphy will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Into the seats, 0-1. And 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Timms is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. So striding in, number 2, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Eric Timms will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. To first, reined in, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Travis Shaw will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Mike Moustakas will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Brandon Nemeth will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Eric Timms ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Jerry Levens will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Yoenis Cespedes will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. Jeremy Jeffress is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Daniel Murphy. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers,
Daniel
number
Murphy comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Number 2 steps into the box. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is under it. 2 gone.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Jose Reyes will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 7, Jose Reyes.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Grounded to the right. Backhanded. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there.